Hi everyone, this is my January TBR. First of all, I'm probably going to be reading a lot of books that everybody has already read, and I'm probably a bit late to the game but catch up, but I've heard that Fangirl by ROWELL is a book that most people have read on YouTube. They absolutely love it. It sounds like a load of fun, so I think for January, to beat the winter blues, it would be a great book to read. So that's on my TBR for this month. Another book that probably everybody has already read again, which I need to catch up with, is Ready Player One by Ernest CLINE. It sounds like something I would love because being a child of the 80s, apparently there's lots of 80s references in there, and so, you know, I've probably got quite a lot in common with some of the things that I mentioned there. So it sounds like a good old trip down memory lane, and apparently it's a great page turner. I've been in a bit of a reading slump lately, so a page turner sounds like just what I need. And then I also plan to read CRESS. Well, I'm actually halfway through CRESS at the minute. I've been reading the Lunar Chronicles by MARISA MEYER, really enjoying them. So I'm about halfway through CRESS at the minute. The first two go on to Cinderella, and then Little Red Riding Hood, and this one focuses on Rapunzel. Really enjoying it, loving the way that the fairy stories are being retold with a nice sort of space sci-fi kind of feel. I think it's been done in a really good way. Love all the characters in it, and can't wait to find out what happens to everybody. And to stick with my reading a non-fiction book every month, this might sound a little bit morbid, but this is Smoke Gets in Your Eyes by Doughty, who has a YouTube channel called Ask a Mortician, which is really interesting, quite entertaining. Lots of information about her role as a mortician, death and dying. Sounds terrible, but it's really entertaining, thoroughly recommend it. And this is a book called Smoke Gets in Your Eyes, that's all about her experiences of being a mortician. So I fancied knowing a little bit more about her. It's a taboo subject, but it's something that I think, you know, is quite an interesting one to explore. So that's my non-fiction book for January. Also on my Kindle, I plan to be continuing with the POLDARK series. I've read the first two POLDARK books by Winston. The first one being Ross Poldark, the second one Demelza. I've read both of those and actually watched the BBC adaptation of it, and I found that the adaptation was actually really faithful to the book. And you know, really enjoyable. It's historic fiction, set in Cornwall. I think it's in the 18th to 19th century, and I do like a bit of historic fiction. I like being transported back in times. I think sometimes you can appreciate the period through a character's eyes as opposed to reading a dry textbook. So the next one in the series is Jeremy Poldark, so I'm hoping to get to that as well this month. Quite a bit of reading on my pile, obviously, but as there are a few page turners on there, I'm hoping it won't take me very long. Be interested to hear what everybody else is reading in January. I do realise that a lot of the books I'm reading, most people have already read, so it'd be great to hear what you think about them. I probably only found out about a lot of them via watching booktube channels, which is great. So, you know, I'm loving that this arena broadens your horizons, gives you more chance to read things that you would never have heard of. So interested to see what everybody else here reads too. Bye!